By the middle of the 19th century, a feudal military dictatorship in Japan had been in power for 7 centuries, but in 1868 the last shogun, Tokugawa Yoshinobu, was ousted in a coup and a new young emperor named Meiji became the supreme executive authority. Meiji moved the government to the former shogun capital of Edo and renamed it Tokyo, meaning Eastern Capital. What followed was a period of rapid modernization that included the construction of Japan's first railroad, telegraph lines linking all major cities, and the creation of a European-style banking system. With the introduction of the Meiji Constitution that established a democratically elected parliament, the stage was set for an industrialized Japan to rise over the next century. After overthrowing the 30-year dictatorship of Porfirio Diaz, Mexico experienced a 10-year struggle between multiple armed rebel groups who fought both amongst themselves and with the government. Eventually, the fighting subsided and a constitutional republic was established. In China, it took many revolts and uprisings to overthrow 2,000 years of imperial dynasty, but with the abdication of Puyi, the 6-year-old last emperor in 1912, the dawn of the Republic of China was at hand. For more than 300 years, the Romanov dynasty ruled Russia, but by 1917 the people had had enough of Tsar Nicholas II. The government was corrupt and horribly inefficient. The event that finally broke the people's will was World War I, which killed more than 2.5 million Russians. When food riots in the capital, Petrograd, turned into an open revolt, the Tsar was forced to abdicate. Wisely, his brother also said no thanks to the throne, ending the dynasty for good. The provisional government that followed actually wanted to continue the war, but within months it too had collapsed in the face of an organized, relentless communist opposition. The Bolsheviks, led by Vladimir Lenin, seized power, moved the capital to Moscow, ended the war, fought off challenges by counter-revolutionaries and rival socialists, and established the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, the USSR, in 1922. Meanwhile, the German people suffered many of the same hardships as the Russians. In the winter of 1918, food and fuel shortages hit just as the deadliest flu epidemic in human history was sweeping the world. The imperial government of Wilhelm II fell, replaced by the Weimar Republic, a semi-presidential representative democracy. Another consequence of World War I was the collapse of the Ottoman Empire. Mustafa Kemal, a successful military officer, led the resistance to Soviet, Greek, Italian, and French occupation all at once. After Turkey's territorial boundaries were in place, Kemal became the country's first president, the caliphate was abolished, and in 1928, Turkey officially became a purely secular republic. The defeat of Germany in World War I caused great suffering and resentment among its people, creating the perfect conditions for the successful propaganda campaign of Adolf Hitler. His furiously nationalist far-right Nazi party took power in 1933 when Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany. The Nazis used intimidation and violence to consolidate authority, then embarked on the military conquests that set off World War II. In the Pacific theater of the Second World War, Indonesia declared its independence in 1945, the same day its Japanese rulers surrendered to the Allies. After initially struggling with Dutch efforts to manage it as a colony, Indonesia emerged as a free state in 1949, with revolutionary hero Sukarno becoming its first president.